Hey there, Internet. How's it going? It's your boy John from John Grave Show. I'm coming back bringing you a little bit of news on some interesting topics that I found on the internet today. And, well, yesterday. The thing is that what I found was that the Xbox One, a few people who kind of had it, their system began to smoke after like a few hours of gameplay. The power supply started to smoke, clicking in it, and buzzing and all that. And they sent it back to Microsoft and said, yeah, we'll give you like a brand new system. Some people, this happened to two people, okay, and I think one of them said that when they changed the power supply and they put it in like a different outlet, the system started to like smoke and it would get hot like after like 10 minutes of gaming. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm brushing over like pretty much what happened in the story, but in terms of how this is right now, this is something that kind of probably will be blown out of proportion, or at the very least it'll be taken as like the news story to not buy a Xbox One, because now there's like a story about like somebody's power supply catching on fire, or well, not on fire, but it began to smoke. That's about it. That's all they really said, and Microsoft is basically saying like, yeah, if you send it in, we'll give you another one and all that. So yeah, really isn't a problem. However, this can kind of persuade people to not buy the system, which is not a good thing for Microsoft's case. But like in terms of how this like affects Microsoft, I remember, I'm about to quote something real quick, or at least like I'm about to say something that's kind of how I feel about how this story is going to be taken when people see it. People never handle bad news the right way, or like in best case scenario, they will never treat this the way how it's supposed to be treated. It's always like they'll just jump on it and go straight for the jugular and go for the maximum thing and say, well, yeah, you probably shouldn't get an Xbox One because those things smoke. Not necessarily. There's just like two incidents of that happening. As far as like this like affecting the system later on down the line, really is not really going to do anything. They're going to fix the problem. They're going to make a brand new model, and you're never going to hear this problem ever again. Pretty much like how they did the Red Ring of Death. Same thing with like how flat screen TVs to everything else work. I mean, like just like 3 months ago, I got me a brand new phone from my service provider, and the phone that I had, the charger port didn't work. You think I'm just gonna go around saying like all Galaxy phones are terrible now because the charger port doesn't work in the one phone that I got? I mean, that's kind of taking it to the extreme, but in terms of how this will be taken by people and how this is going to affect Microsoft sales, or at least like make people think twice about getting the system, yeah, it's not looking good, solely because this is the internet age of everything, and when everybody and when people have like a single problem, they'll just throw it up on a forum, and once it's bad news, hey, in the first few weeks, that's kind of how everything rolls. I'm actually surprised that the PlayStation 4 really hasn't had way more terrible news thrown at it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and like this video. Thanks for watching. Hey there, how you doing? You know who I am. So yeah, why don't you go ahead and check out this little book right here. It's pretty good. All that. It's called Mizuki Dragon Warriors, Volume 1. It's you can find a link for it right down in the description. Pick this up today and have a good read. Have a good one.